All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to feel some warm energy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. Welcome and congratulations to you because you are and have been nominated by your career technology instructor or your academic teachers. Got everybody's attention? All right. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Miss Durden, and you all know me. I want to welcome you and say congratulations to you for being nominated by your career technology instructor or by your academic teacher for our 5 A's to student success, which you guys know, the minute you hit the door, we were talking about those 5 A's. What are they? Academics, appearance, attendance, your attitude, and finally, if you see something, say something, awareness. Yes. So because of those things, for those of you that are outstanding, your career technology teacher is acknowledging you for hitting all 5 of those areas. And then for those of you with professionalism, we're looking at the fact that you've done above and beyond the job within your career technology programs. And so they recognized you for professionalism, whether that be in your internship or within your classroom or your labs that you have. So again, you guys are so fortunate that you are here. We are so happy that you are here because, again, you could have chosen to stay at your home school, but you didn't. You came here. You made a good choice. So we're so proud of you. Continue to do the good works, and we know that you will do great things. So I want to move on. We have a guest speaker today that you're going to hear from. Miss Neicy Squire. She's going to talk to you. She is a success speaker and author. She's going to bring you energy, insight, and empowerment. She has transformed lives and helped people live their fullest potential and great purpose. She, like a lot of us, have gone through some trauma. We've all been through some things. She fled from a very abusive marriage. She has 5 children. She's lived in a battered women's shelter. But in spite of all those things, she has remained resilient and determined not to be defeated by her life circumstances. That's for all of us. She passionately, and she will passionately share her story today about getting back up from loss, from surviving and thriving despite having an abusive marriage, and all the different things that she's been through. You're going to hear about that today. She is the founder and CEO of Envision Your Success. It is a housing program for single moms with young children, and her speaking platform. She has spoken at the women orgs, alcohol and drug treatment centers, youth programs, and high schools. Now, with her interactive style, she teaches how to unleash your personal power despite painful experiences or mistakes that you've made. So her mission and vision is to use her experiences, skills, and passion to push others to succeed. Some of her speaking topics have been conquer your fears, take your power back, winning in the midst of chaos, transform your pain into success, and get your mind right, to name a few. We are so excited and blessed to have her here with us today. So at this time, I would like to bring to the platform Miss Neicy Squire.
Hello, my young people. How y'all doing?
Good.
Everybody good? Okay. Miss Durden, is it okay if I
Yeah,
put this down? All right.
Yep,
Okay.
that's okay. We're far enough apart.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So thank you so much for having me, young people. Thank you, Miss Durden, for just being able to give me this opportunity to do what I love. I love being able to inspire and push young people to live life to your fullest God-given potential. I want to congratulate you for the awards that you have received on this afternoon, because you're already laying the groundwork to do what most people won't do. Most people won't put in the extra effort, put in the extra work. Most people won't discipline themselves to attain something higher and successful in life. So I'm proud of you for your accomplishments thus far. I'm honored to be here in your presence. I wanted to let you guys know this before I go further, is whenever I'm speaking at different venues, whenever I'm speaking to my audience, I am very interactive. So I'm going to be asking you questions. I'm going to be asking you to do some things. I want to feel your energy. I want to know that you're here in the room with me. I want to know that I am connecting with you. Okay? So with that being said, and I'm not a person that stands behind here, so I'm going to come out. So with that being said, I want to ask someone, when you hear the word invest, or you hear sacrifice now, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? Yes, young lady.
I would just say time and effort.
Time and effort, okay. Time and effort. It takes time and effort. Yes. Anybody else? Invest and sacrifice now. Future, yes. And so you're doing something now. It takes time and effort because you want something more substantial in the future. And most people are not willing to do that. Somebody said, do today what others won't, so tomorrow you can have what others can't. That means I'm going to do something different to make something of myself, even if it means waiting and disciplining myself to do certain things so I can have something more substantial in the future, in the long run. How many of you young people have you ever flown on the airplane first class? Have you ever flown first class? How many of y'all? Okay. What do you think the reason why some people like flying first class? Why do you think people like flying first class? Yes.
More space, more room.
Yes, you got it. Space, more room. Why do they fly first class?
To make an impression on others.
I knew somebody was going to say that. To make an impression on others, it's more prestigious, like, yeah. First class. Anybody else? Why do people fly first class? Yes. Luxury, yes, they like that. Yes,
They can actually afford to.
They can afford to? Okay, cool. So there's different reasons, there's different benefits, there's different extra amenities, leg room, space, luxury, to be able to say, yes, I have flown first class. But can you tell me why, young people? Can you tell me, how do they get to fly first class? How do they get to fly first class? What do they have to do in order for them to fly first class? Yes, young lady.
They earned it. They put in time and effort.
Okay, yeah, they earned it. They put in time and effort. But what do they actually have to do in order to fly first class?
Pay for it.
Come on. They have to pay for it. Now, they have to pay a higher cost than most people, right? Because most people go to economy, and that's okay. That's okay that they go to economy. They keep on going to the back. But when they want to fly first class, they have to pay a higher cost. And in your lives, young people, in order for you to attain something great, you have to be willing to pay a higher cost. You have to be willing to keep on pushing through when the odds are against you. You have to be willing to keep going when somebody said that you'll never amount to anything. Are you willing to pay a higher cost for your life? To live a life on top, to live a first class life, to be as successful as you have the potential to be, are you willing to pay a higher price? Yep. That's what I'm in the presence of.
Yeah.
So it is about you being able to do what others won't, so tomorrow you can have what others can't, right? Young people, I want you to know that I am honored to be here in your presence. I'm honored to be in your presence, young man. I'm honored to be in your presence, young lady. It is a privilege to be here in your presence. Because I believe today, this afternoon, that I am in the presence of greatness. Greatness is in this room. Greatness is in this house. Each and every one of you have great potential. You have great things that are meant to happen for your life. You have phenomenal purpose. Yeah, you have phenomenal purpose. I believe that I'm in the presence of some doctors, some engineers. I believe that here in this room there's some basketball stars, some football stars. I believe that there's some creators in here, some producers, some directors. Yeah, that's what's in this room. That's what I'm speaking that. I'm speaking that. That's what I'm in the presence of. I'm in the presence of some young people who are wise, and you're making intelligent choices, and you have keen eyesight, and you have vision for your life that doesn't just happen right now, but you got to put in the effort, you got to put in the work, you got to put in the time to get the future reward. I'm in the presence of some young ladies that are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queens that you are. Make some noise for my queens, y'all. Come on, y'all. Make some noise for my queens. And you're carrying yourself like the queen that you are. You're carrying yourself with dignity, pride, honor, and respect. And you know that you deserve the best, and you will not accept anything less. Yeah. Ladies, I want you to do this with me. I'm going to say, it's some queens in the house, and I want to hear you say, yes, oh yes. It's some queens in the house.
Yes, oh yes.
It's some queens in the house.
Yes, oh yes.
That's what's up. I feel y'all energy. Now for my young men, I'm in the presence of some handsome, debonair kings in the house. Make some noise for my kings, y'all. Come on. And you were walking and living in a respectful way. And you have goals for your life, young men. And no matter what anyone says, young men, you are somebody. You are somebody. And so you carry yourself with pride and dignity, knowing that your purpose is great and nobody can take that from you. Your purpose is great. Your potential is great. And nobody can stop you from being everything that you're meant to be. Only you can do what you're meant to do because you were created to do it. It has your DNA on it. It has your fingerprint on it. You were created to do some awesome things. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Who you are is on the inside of you. And you have everything in you to do what you're meant to do. That means that you were created for value and worth. You were created to be an answer to a problem or an issue in our world. You were created to shine bright like a diamond. And nobody can take that from you unless you give them or that circumstance the power to do so. There's something that I want you guys to remember, young people. I want you to remember this. Because I know that you can have a desire to do some great things in life, but I know that actually the road to getting there is going to have some detours. It's going to have some bumps in the road. It's going to have some crooks in the road. And so you have to arm in your mind and tell yourself, yes, I can, yes, I will, and yes, I must. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
And yes, I must.
Yes, I must.
Yeah. There's a mantra, and we're gonna have some fun with this for a little bit. There's a mantra that I love to do. And the mantra goes like this. Can't stop, get it, won't stop, win it. Can't stop, get it, won't stop, win it. Okay? So we're gonna say that a few times and then we're gonna add some music to it. But let's go. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
can't stop. Anything, get it, won't stop. Hear you. Win it, can't stop. Get it, won't stop. Win it. I don't think y'all ready for that. I want to hear the energy. Can't stop. Get it, won't stop. Win it, can't stop. Get it, won't stop. Win it, can't stop. Get it, won't stop. Win it. All right. This side over here, I want you to say can't stop, get it, and then y'all gonna say won't stop, win it, okay? Can't stop, get it, won't stop, win it. Yeah, can't stop, get it, won't stop, win it. Can't stop, get it, won't stop, win it. All right, thank you. Now we're gonna add some music to it just to have some fun, and then we're gonna move on. And I'll let you know you got the first one, and I'll let you know when it come in. You can raise the sound. Okay, yep. Is that the hot? Okay. Go. Can't stop. Get it. Won't stop. Win it. 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 All right, y'all. Round of applause. Thank you so much. All right, so young people, it is not an easy task when you're on a journey for your success, for your life, okay? It's not an easy task. So it's about you having the mindset and the fortitude to keep on going. I want you to know that I'm proud of you, because I know it's not easy doing what you do. It's not easy getting up early in the morning to come to school and go to classes, right? Some of y'all was sleeping in your bed and you were getting a good old sleep in, right? You was sleeping, the bed was comfortable. Some of y'all was snoring. Some of y'all, you know, you was just enjoying your sleep. The pillow was real soft and you was enjoying your sleep, and then ring, ring. You got to get up and come to school again. One more again. Some of you guys are doing all kind of tests. You're doing homework. You're doing research projects. You got so much going on. You're being pulled. You're being stretched. You got a lot going on, right, young people? So I'm proud of you for your endeavors and how far you've come thus far. Some of y'all even, see, some teachers don't get mad at me. Some teachers, young people, may get on your last nerve. You ain't got to raise your hand for that one. They get on your last nerve. They're pulling you and they want you to do this and they want you to do that. And you're thinking this to yourself. You're not saying it out loud. But you're thinking to yourself, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Y'all may don't know nothing about that. That's old school. Y'all about to make me lose my head. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Y'all about to make me lose my head. You got that one person, right? That one teacher that just gets on your nerves or takes you there, right? Sometimes your own parents may not understand what you're going through. You got peer pressure. You have different things going on in your life. You got to be on time to class. You have a lot going on in your life. Just the whole growing up process is not easy. But can I tell you this? Anything that's significant that you want to achieve in your life, it takes you doing what you're already doing.
That is being consistent, persistent, laser focused, beast mode mentality. Telling yourself, yes, I can, yes, I will, and yes, I must. Yes, I can, yes, I will, and yes, I must.
Yes, I must.
Yes, I must do this. I must push through. I must push through because I know that my purpose is greater than the pain that I'm maybe going through right now. The frustration is greater than whatever I'm going through. It cannot impede me from doing what I'm meant to do in my life, okay? It can't stop you. And so when you run into those roadblocks, you're just gonna say, yes I can, yes I will, and yes I must. See, how many of you have ever just thought that it was coming to school was just too much and you was like just tired. And I know it's okay with being honest. Thank you for being honest. Because in your life, on your journey to try to achieve something, you're going to get tired. You're going to get frustrated, right? It's going to be a lot on your plate. But let me let you know this, young people. You have what it takes to win, excel, and succeed. You have what it takes. You have what it takes to win, excel, and achieve. I want you to tell that person on the side of you. Tell them you have what it takes. Tell them on the side of you, you have what it takes. You have what it takes. Yep. Now, turn to that other person because we got to support each other. We have to support each other. So I want you to turn to the other person on the other side of you. We have somebody on the other side and tell them you have what it takes to win. You have what it takes.
You have what it takes to win, ma'am.
Yep. You have what it takes to win, excel, and succeed. Because you never know what someone may be going through, okay? You never know. Somebody could be on the brink of just giving up. So we have to encourage and support each other. But how many of you have ever just, I think I just had asked you that question, but I'm going to ask you again. How many of you have ever thought about quitting school? Okay? Yep. And whenever you are trying to achieve something in your life that's going to take some effort, remember we talked about invest now, sacrifice now to get something more substantial later. It's going to take you not giving up. I know you get frustrated. I know that there is a lot going on in your life, but it's worth you fighting through for so you can get that larger return. It's worth you investing in yourself now. It's worth you sacrificing now so you can get something more substantial in return. It's going to be so much value for you. So I'm going to call one person up. I need somebody that's used to lifting weights. You're used to lifting weights because I'm going to have you, yes, young man, because I'm going to have you doing some things.
Okay.
So you're going to just stand up here and lift this weight up, and I'm going to be trying to pull on you. I'm just going to keep on lifting the weight. Turn to the audience. Yep. Mm-hmm. So sometimes in order for you to be able to stay focused on the task, you have to build them resiliency muscles. In life, if you have somebody that's working out all the time, they're going up against what? How can they build the muscles? They're going up against what? Resistance. Yeah, they're going up against resistance. So even when life happens, in order for him, life is happening, life is trying to knock him down, life is trying to frustrate him, life is trying to make him give up and quit, but he keep on pushing through. And you keep pushing through because you're building and you're developing your mind to say, I won't quit. I know there's something greater for me on the other side, so I'm not going to quit. I'm building and I'm developing my resiliency muscles. And that's what you got to do in life. Keep on going. Don't give up. Don't quit. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Thank you. Give him a round of applause, y'all. Young people, I don't want you to negate what's possible for your life. okay? I don't want you to feel like you are so tired that you lose sight of what the real goal is for your life, okay? Each person in here has so much great potential, all right? So I want you to listen to this real quick. Get up here real quick. Listen to this real quick, young people.
It's the 3 little pigs, right? You got 3 pigs, each one of them built a house. The first one made his house out of straw. The wolf came, blew it down, ate the pig. The second one made his house out of sticks. The wolf came, blew it down, ate the pig. The third one made his house out of brick. The wolf came, he tried to blow it down, but it was built too strong. Y'all gotta understand, in the real world, we surrounded by wolves. A lot of people that you're doing a little bit better than, or people you got a little bit more than, or you get a little bit more attention than, a lot of those people are wolves. The people that you call your friends or your bestie, a lot of those are wolves. Even the system we live in, the government, is full of wolves, and there is no room for your house. And when I say your house, I'm talking about your mind and your emotions. There is no room for your house to be made out of straw. Now, a straw house, as soon as something go bad, as soon as a payment is late, as soon as a bill is due, as soon as somebody say something bad about you, your whole house comes crashing down. You let everything tear you down. You cannot be made out of straw. But see, the thing is, a person with a stick house, they think that they have a strong foundation. When you look at a stick house, it looks strong. It looks like everything is together. It looks just as strong as a brick house, but as soon as you blow on it, as soon as something go wrong, everything come crashing down. But you look at their Instagram, you look at their Facebook, everything is perfect. They got it together. But it's not really a strong foundation. You gotta be made out of brick, because something is going to go wrong. So we gotta prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally to be brick. Put some money to the side. Cut out some of the distractions you got going on in your life. Stop scrolling. Do the things that you need to do so that when the wolves come, they don't affect you at all. It might scare you a little bit. It might scare you because they're surrounding your house, but you know that you cannot be destroyed because you took the extra time to build your foundation strong. No matter how many wolves are outside, your house will not come crashing down. Don't be strong. Don't be stick and look like you're strong, but be made out of brick and make sure that everything is concrete, packed tight, so when they come, nothing can affect you.
All right, you got it. I want to leave y'all with this. I only have 1 more minute. I want to leave you with this. Make sure every day that you make a decision, come hell or high water, that you'll stay committed to what you set out to do in your life. Make sure that you get in the mirror and tell yourself that I am worth it. I can achieve everything that I'm capable of achieving, and nobody can stop me. Make sure that you are watching what you're listening to and who you're hanging around. The people that you're hanging around the most, that's what's going to have an effect on your life. And last, take full responsibility for your life. You're worth it, no matter what has happened to you. You're worth fighting for. And nobody can stop you from being everything that you're meant to be unless you give them the power to do so. Do today what others won't, so tomorrow you can have what others can't. Thank y'all. Thank you.